I'd like to share this thing with you guys. Hopefully help you to decide in the future what type of tool you're going to purchase if you're going to purchase a multi-tool. Very good investment, by the way. Very few tools offer a lifetime warranty. When you think of lifetime warranty, you think of Sears Craftsman tools. And when you get into the nitty-gritty of this tool, you'll find that it offers quite a bit of tool for what you're going to pay for this tool. And obviously, what you're going to pay for this tool is very much dependent on where you purchase the tool from. And you know, you got to know your pricing. You got to be a smart shopper. Sometimes it's better to buy online. You don't get that instant gratification buying from a store, but oftentimes you save money. So this is the Leatherman Surge. This is one of their two heavy-duty multi-tools. The other being the the Leatherman Supertool 300. So this is it right here in full form and functionality. I wanted to talk about this tool here for a couple moments. First of all, I want to talk about the tool has 4 blades, and we're going to be doing a lot of close-up. So bear with me here. We'll do a lot of close-up in this video so I can really show you this tool. It has 4 tools on the outside. Okay, I mentioned 4 blades. It has 4 tools on the outside, all of which being cutting tools. And as you can see, 2 of the tools have a little cutout here. And what's that for? Well, the cutout is designed for you to stick your thumb inside of it and one-handedly deploy the tool. Notice that pop, that snap. That snap is means that it locked into position. And I want to show you the side of the tool here. I want you to watch as I press down. You see, I press down and then I close the tool. All right? I press down and I close the tool. The reason I press down is because that linear lock locks the tool into position. I'm going to do it one more time for you here so you can see. See that? It locks, it snaps into position. Extremely sharp, hollow ground, 420 cm stainless steel. Very nice stuff. The CM stands for the carbon that's in the steel. Typically, what happens the higher the carbon in the steel, the more rust resistant the steel is, but the softer it is. So you know you have some trade-offs. Softer steel typically means that it's much easier to sharpen, although it can be a little soft in certain situations, but it's much easier to sharpen when the tool gets dull, and it's highly rust resistant. If I flip the other side, as you can see, there are some grooves on the side of that blade, and the reason for that is that if you're going to deploy this tool one-handed and you're not really paying attention to, you're not really looking at the tool, you can rub your finger over it and know that this is a serrated side of the blade. All right, see that? So see that? Here's an up close. Hopefully, there it is. It focuses. It's just a serrated side of the blade, and it's a sheep's foot serration. I'm going to deploy this like so. It's a chisel grind, meaning it's only sharpened on one side. Make no mistake, this is extremely sharp, and you've got to be very careful when you're handling this tool. But it's designed for a person that needs serration for whatever reason, typically cutting fabrics and the like. So that is the serrated side. Now, as you can see here, there's that linear lock. I'm going to press down on it. See that? And when I press down, it enables me to fold that close. So once that thing is in locked position, it's pretty much, you know, you pretty much can't deploy it, or you can't close it or open it if it's in the locked position. Turning the tool this side, this tool is actually the scissors. I want to show you these scissors. It's very interesting. Notice how large these scissors are. I mean, these scissors are massive. I mean, the tool is 4.5 inches long when it's closed. I mean, these scissors must be a good 3 inches long, perhaps even 4 inches long. So I want to deploy these scissors. notice that it stays in the closed position. And the way you lock it in place is you literally push at the tip of the scissors, and when you see that thing flap, that's an indication that it's locked into position. And as you can see, that linear lock locks in two. Very, very, very big, large. Probably the largest pair of scissors that I've ever seen on a multi-tool. Very aggressive pair of scissors. And you know, if you're wondering if these things have any cutting capacity, let me show you, just to sort of put you at ease if you're at all wondering. This is just a regular white piece of paper that I place in front of the screen, and notice how in no time, you know, I can cut into this thing. I mean, rip into it with a pair of scissors, and voila, you've got your red screen again. So yeah, very aggressive cutting scissors, and very easy to control, I might add. Very easy to control these scissors. As a matter of fact, I actually cut wire with these scissors. Just small 24 gauge wire with these scissors, and I mean it cut them with absolutely without even trying. I mean, it effortlessly cut these scissors. Excuse me, can't speak today. And on the other side, you have an interesting type of you know, this is sort of engineering genius. You've got this serrated saw blade, as you can see, very thick saw blade. And the wonderful thing about the saw blade, you guys, is not only can it cut wood, that wouldn't be very interesting at all, but the fact that you can actually replace the saw blade makes it genius. With their Bosch type blades. And what you can do too is you can actually, here's the sheath again, and I'm going to set this down for a moment, because what this includes for you is a little insert into the sheath. Now what this does is it gives you an additional tool, and that tool, as you can see, it's a file. See, this is the diamond coated side. Okay. This is the side where you can notch metal, notch a pipe, or what have you, and this is just the regular side here. Just the diamond shaped file. And what this does, if I can demonstrate it for you, what this does is it actually allows you to remove this saw blade like so. Let's see here. Do the best I can without injuring myself here. You open it up like so, and you remove the saw blade. Okay, and then what you do is you simply insert. Well, I think it's this way. You insert the excuse me. Insert the well, wait a minute, I think I had it right the first time. The file. Alright, so you insert the file, you close this thing shut, and there you have it. My only gripe is this thing has a little bit of a movement. It's apparent that it wasn't engineered properly, because the saw blade does not have any movement at all. But this thing has a little bit of movement. I wasn't quite happy with that. So what you do is you press that linear lock like so. See that linear lock? Press it like so, and then you flip this thing shut. And there you have it. So those were the four tools. You have the straight blade, serrated blade, you have the saw blade slash file, and then of course you have the scissors. And part two, we'll talk about the tool from inside.